situation right now in Pretoria CBD. The situation right now in Pretoria CBD. The masses came out. The masses came out today.
Good day all, welcome back to South Africa, and this is South African Prepper. So just a quick update and summary regarding the protest of yesterday, 20th of March 2023. So if you are one of our international subscribers, just bear with us for this video. Maybe you can actually learn something from it. So the video that you saw just before we started this video shows you to the extent to what this, or the size of this gathering and protest, specifically this video from Pretoria. So it's very interesting because the media as a whole throughout the day yesterday tried to explain to us that this shutdown is in actual fact not successful for the EFF. So you have to understand that there's two sides of this. On the one side is the ANC fighting for survival, and then on the other side is the EFF fighting for relevancy. Are they still relevant within the political sphere of South Africa? So you've got two opposing sides trying literally to stay alive within the political scene of South Africa. Now luckily for us, for once, the South African police services actually did their jobs. They were out in full force, they were visible, and then the communities of South Africa, and this is one side where the Minister of Police will not give us credit for, is the civilian side. Private security, community, neighborhood watches, farm watches, all played an integral part to make sure that South Africa actually sort of went on normal yesterday. So I think there's one thing, if you are taking a lesson from this, and if you look at the way that the EFF did this in the last day or two, you would see that they were all secretive about how they're going to be moving, where they're going to be moving. And then one major threat, one big red flag that I saw, and I don't see anybody else talking about this. Since yesterday morning between 2 and 4 o'clock, I've never, since I've been tracking protests, seen so many protests. So yes, maybe the EFF did not get the numbers in Pretoria and Joburg and Cape Town and Durban, but here's the thing, they've had people on the ground in more places than ever before at once. Yes, those hot spots, those specific points might have had 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 supporters, but the fact is that they had so many different points where they were active. I mean, the Minister of Police is bragging about the close to 24,000 tires that they've confiscated. So if you're South African, you understand what they do with these tires is they dose them full of petrol and then they set them alight because they burn quite well. And this is also a method to call people to come to the protest. The smoke is like a smoke signal calling everybody in the area to come and join in the protest. So the normal hotspots are still the normal hotspots, but what we've seen during the protest is that most of those hotspots were activated at once or during the morning of the protest. And then something that was quite interesting was that the protest only got momentum later in the afternoon. Not early morning, but later in the afternoon. So guys, please still keep on preparing. Be safe. I hope that you joined those groups, Telegram groups that I suggested yesterday, that you go join them so you can see where the hotspots are in your area. You need to be aware of what's going on in your area. Otherwise, when trouble is going to hit, you're not going to know where to go and where not to go. So from every protest that happens in South Africa, from every action that happens in South Africa, we can learn something from it. This is South African Prepper. Please like, share and subscribe, and God bless.